All right, everybody, I'm Brian Rosenthal with Gainesville's own Marcos Asse and former Florida player as well. Let's talk about the Florida Gators real quick before we talk about the Illini. Before we talk about the Illini, what a showing here in Orlando. Did you have a chance to watch some of those matches?
I did. I caught a few of the matches and caught a few of my buddies, guys I grew up watching in Florida, guys I played with. It was an awesome experience. It's always great to see the alumni come out, and it was ton of fun.
I noticed we had some of our own Florida guys here, such as Dopsha, Henkel, John Glover, not a Florida guy, but he was out here.
Yeah, Gator nonetheless.
Another Gator supporting the team. All right, so now let's shift gears and let's talk about the Big Ten and up in Champaign-Urbana. All right, the University of Illinois, a top 16 team in the country this year. Give us a synopsis, a small one, of the season for the Illini.
Well, there's a lot of ups and downs. We had a ton of great teams on the ropes, right there to the finish. Texas, Florida indoors, which is a little bit getting the Gators out of their swamp.
Yep, that's right.
And then they put a whoop on us later. But just had a chance and a crack at a lot of top teams, and you go back and you recap and you think, like, oh, if we could have just gotten that one win, would it have given us the confidence to get another? And so it was kind of a season where we felt like we were holding our breath to greatness the whole time, and it's always unfortunate to finish the way you did, but there's a lot of great things we did too, and a lot of good that can come of it, and a lot of good that can still come of it. I know that Alex Brown and Alex Kovacevic certainly feel a lot of weight of the team on their shoulders to do well and represent us here in the individual tournament, and just kind of go from there. We had no seniors this year, so hopefully we get a chance to carry this into next year and make some of those adjustments.
The Big Ten has improved. I mean, Ohio State, Michigan, even some of the schools that perhaps I saw a kid from Iowa here. Do I have that right? I mean, so you got all these. Northwestern's a tough team.
Yep.
There are no slouches. You have Penn State represented here in the singles and doubles tournament. Penn State, second round loser of the NCAA tournament. All right, so talk about the Big Ten Conference. Talk about the championships that transpired a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Big Ten Conference is now, I think it's fair to say, it's a tennis conference. We had, it's funny, we had a couple of our teams were ranked low, and I felt like that kept the conference as a whole sort of down a little bit. But it's funny, as Brad and I, before a match, we'll go in. It used to be at the beginning of the season we scheduled really tough schedule. And so we kind of look ahead, and you always look ahead a little. Can we take this? This guy could sit here maybe and sit there maybe. Now we look at the Big Ten schedule, and we're like, there's not one team that we can take lightly anymore.
That's
and
right.
I think that's what makes it. It's awesome for our guys. It makes our guys tougher. It makes them better. Steel sharpens steel, that whole thing. And from top to bottom, I think it was a little down this year overall, but you look at the teams. Northwestern's got a young team. It's going to be great. Wisconsin. You look at some of these coaches that are in there too. Danny Westerman is doing an awesome job.
Yep.
The Indiana guys doing an awesome. Both coaches doing
Michael
an awesome
Murray
job there. Yeah.
Florida tennis.
Florida guy.
Yep.
They're doing a great job there. You try to think about a program that's not working hard and kicking butt, and it's hard.
It's an arms race. Back in the day, 20-something years ago, teams like, Iowa. You just never even thought about it. Even Penn State. Penn State at the time, 20 years ago, really didn't have any relevance. And here they are today competing in the NCAA tournament singles and doubles.
Yeah.
So the Big Ten is definitely on the rise. All right, let's talk about Florida.
The other thing we should say is the only Grand Slam finalists to come out of college in recent years were Big Ten guys.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Who are they?
Kevin Anderson.
Illinois.
Todd Martin.
Northwestern.
Malawi, Washington.
Michigan. It's pretty good. Let's talk about the Florida guys that went to Illinois. Ryler Derhart.
Yeah.
Braden Oliver.
Yep.
Amir Delic.
Yeah.
Anyone else I'm forgetting? Those are the three around my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger.
Putting me on the spot with my Florida.
Yeah,
the Zeters.
Nathan Zeter, my year, class of '98.
Yeah.
How do I miss Nate Zeter? Nate Zeter became a stud in college.
Yeah.
Big serve.
Yeah.
Big serve, but he couldn't beat me, folks. 7-6, 7-6, stay closed, round of 16.
Sounds like a rematch coming soon.
Let's go, Nate. All right, let's talk about what transpired in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Illinois hosted. You get a first-round win, and then the Cal Bears come to Champaign. Was that match held indoors or outdoors?
It was an outdoor match.
It was an outdoor match. Okay, go ahead.
So
with that.
we wait. I'll tell you, Cal Bears, tough as nails. We were up all over the place in doubles. They hung around. I mean, it's what you'd expect from an NCAA match.
Yep.
Everybody's feeling the pressure that this is my final match, and so even when you're up, we were up in doubles, a break, you're not feeling like you're up. You never really, because just the tension is so high. And then in singles, it was just a couple bad matchups here and there, and
it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
It's tough losing at home. It's tough losing at home.
Because you want to advance to the Sweet 16.
When you never do, yeah.
Who was the Sweet 16 probable opponent lined up? Who did Cal lose to?
Texas.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So it was off to go play Texas, and that was a match.
So you were the 15 seed. I would say.
We were not. Okay. We were not at all looking past Cal, but we were certainly thinking about the opportunity of potentially getting another crack at Texas, and I mean they did an amazing job.
Any surprise to you that Texas won the national championship?
No, it's funny. We had a couple teams that we played really tight, right to the wire. Texas was one of them that I could say, like, we should have won that match.
Okay.
And it was indoors, so you could put a little asterisk there if you'd like to. But all these kids now, there's no one's walking into an indoor building like me. I was junior year of college before I saw an indoor building.
Right.
No,
that's about me too. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's took me a while.
I mean, you get these Florida guys now, they come up and they're completely comfortable and played a million tournaments already. So it was, but Texas was the one where I was like, that's the best team in the country.
Okay.
I just thought up and down the line, their guys kind of could have pulled them out of hat, played anywhere, and given all our guys competitive matches.
Right. And their five could have played two. It would not make an impact in the match. All right. Last question for you, Coach. Sell me on Champaign-Urbana. Why would a prospective student athlete want to come up to Illinois?
We don't. We live 2 hours from Chicago, which is pretty awesome. But we don't live near any great geographical feature. We don't live near any mountains, any rivers, lakes, skiing. There's none of that coming. Come to Champaign for the people.
Okay.
And all you need to do is stop on in and take a peek, and you'll see it's a little kind of utopian Mecca paradise. And every time I pick up a rock around Champaign, I'm just like, holy cow, I didn't know Illinois did this, or I didn't know Illinois did that, or from the LED to being top engineering, top ag, all these things. It's really kind of staggering, and I invite anyone to come check it out. I'll show you around.
I'd like to visit one day. Perhaps we'll do perhaps we'll have an opportunity to call a match for the University of Illinois one day.
Awesome.
That'd be amazing. All right, Coach. Congratulations on getting here and getting to the NCAA team tournament as well. Big things for Illinois next year, a young team that could potentially take the top spot in the Big Ten.
Yeah.